Christmas time is here. Everybody knows there's not a better time of year. Hear that sleigh, Santa's on his way. Hip hip parade for Christmas vacation. Got a ton of stuff.
Hey guys, Chuck Timbrook here with the House of Blackout. God bless our veterans. That's this show right here, all about veterans. I want to welcome you back. Today we have a special memorial treat for you, and Mr. Alan Baker. And it's a 2015 Polaris slingshot, and it's called the Freedom Eagle. The Freedom Eagle, and it is gorgeous. A lot of work into it, and very patriotic. And I can't wait for him to show it to you. Right here in the show, right in the showroom. Well, I'm going to bring in Mr. Alan Baker. Alan? Come on and have a seat, buddy. Alan, it's an honor to have you on the show.
Thank you.
We got you to do that little bit of traveling from Winchester, but we got you here. That's the main thing. We try to stick with anything and everything about veterans and tributes, and anything to honor our fallen, and police, fire, military, and that's what this show's about. And I know that what you have done is a big, contribute to honor and respect, and it is a gorgeous piece. All right, guys, I want to welcome you back to the House of Blackout. We got the Freedom Eagle here, and this thing is awesome. As you can see, it's a slingshot. It's a Polaris slingshot 2015. As you can see, as you go around, it is definitely got the holiday spirit, the Christmas spirit, and definitely got our veterans, our men and women, fire and police, all in mind right here. And at this time, I'm going to go ahead and let Alan take it over, so he can explain a little bit to you about about everything that's on it. And Alan, go ahead, buddy, fire away.
Okay. Like I said before, I looked for a bike and couldn't find anything that I could really ride on because of my injury in my back. And I finally found this Polaris slingshot in 2015, and I took and was riding across country to South Dakota at Rapid City to get in a slingshot rally event. And when I got there, there was about 110 vehicles that are called auto cycles, and 95% of them were red. So I decided I've got to do something different. And remembering back in the 70s, late 60s, 70s, I remembered our veterans coming back from Vietnam, and they were treated very bad, and really disgusting how they were treated. No respect at all. Anyway, I found this artist, Sue Hopper, at Lockridge, Iowa, and decided, well, I'll be doing something a little different. I want to make this a patriotic bike. And all these paintings on it, she painted. They're not murals, they have been painted. The fallen officers, I've done that ride, and that was an emotional ride. The Rolling Thunder at the wall, of course it always gets me kind of a little choked up. There was a civilian in this picture, but I asked Sue to paint a soldier in there because it's more meaningful to them. She painted all the eagles on it in one day, and I asked her to paint something on the front of it that would make it like a more patriotic bike, and she put "Home of the Free because of the Brave," and that is very meaningful and respectful, and put a POW above it. I didn't quite, I thought she'd do it in black, but she did it a little differently, and I respect that. It looks good. And I asked her to make a quotation on it and have her sign it. And down here it says, "God bless America." And that's what it's all about. And she signed it there, Sue Harper. Then over here we have the 9/11, where I asked her to paint this to give tribute to the 9/11 event that happened, and she painted the fire truck up at Shanksville, where the plane crashed, Flight 93 crashed into the ground up there in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. And then she painted the Statue of Liberty and the twin tires of the planes that hit both of them towers in New York, and the Pentagon where the plane hit the Pentagon. These people that were killed were not soldiers. However, they were in service of their country at the time it happened. That put them automatically in service. So what I'm trying to do here is trying to respect all that have served and are serving their country. And a lot of veterans seem to enjoy it, and a lot of our fellow Americans enjoy it. And one thing, like Chuck said earlier in our broadcast here, that 9/11 happened, but it seems like everyone wants to forget about it. Well, no, they're not to be forgotten. They were in service of this country and did a great service for this country. All the events, I ride with the American Legion Riders. They are very meaningful for me to ride with. And I also have a Star Riders, which is a family-orientated group, and a little group that we call our own. It's kind of like the Rough Riders. You have to be over 65 to get into that. And they all enjoy this vehicle because they know what it means. And there's nothing more than riding with friends that enjoy what you're trying to do. And they understand that their freedom was given to them by the people that serve. If we didn't have them people, the service people, anyone that does service to our country, it's not meaningful unless you participate and understand what's going on with them. And it really bothers me sometimes to think that our country has let our veterans down. They served, and we should help them. Thank you.
That says it all right there. Right there.
Thanks, Jeff.
Freedom. Says it all. All the men and women that died for that, just to give us our God-given right, you know.
Yep. And also this feather has been painted on there. It's on both sides. The bike's been blessed twice by Indians, and that is meaningful too.
It's awesome work. Definitely something to be proud of. And definitely all of our viewers should be proud to get a chance to see this this rolling memorial. It's just some awesome art on this thing.
All the rides I've been in, a lot of people come over. There's probably several thousand pictures been taken. Also with children in it. Some of them really like it, and some of them are afraid of it. But it's something to see. The people that gather to it just to look at it. So that means something to me as far as they're, you know, enjoying what they see. It's meaningful and it's honorable to me.
Does the bears in here have any special meaning? I know that you carry them all, but does any of them have any special meaning?
This one here is Service Bear, and it's to just show honor to all of our veterans. And but the little bears are for the Christmas decorations. Of course, we have some patriotic bears up here that they travel with me all the time, and the many different parades I've been in. Oh my gosh, I'd have to start at the very beginning, which I think well, the first ones are like Apple Blossom, 4th of July, Veterans Days, benefit for people that has cancer. It's just something I can't think off the top of my head, but they are meaningful rides, and they always benefit somebody, and it's great to do it.
Have you ever done the Make-A-Wish?
I have.
I think the kids would really enjoy seeing this. Hey, we'll be back in a... Hey, welcome back. Here with Mr. Alan Baker and Slingshot. I hope you guys enjoyed that walk around. That thing is just amazing. It's an honorable and respectful unit. One other thing I wanted to bring up that during the intermission, me and Alan was talking about the flags. You know, flying the flag. You know, some people think that when you're flying a flag on a vehicle, it's a destruction of the flag. It is not the destruction of a flag. It is the respect and honor that at least you're proud enough of our men and women that died for this country that you're flying, the flag that they fought for. I went through 7 sets of flags this season, and I will never stop flying my flag. And I know Mr. Baker will not either. But Mr. Baker, I really honored that you come in the house of Blackout today and you showed us your freedom.
I mean, I appreciate that.
It's just
like you honor a lot of people with your vehicle, the Blackout. It's really a tribute to all that serve and show in our country.
And we need more.
Yes.
We need more. I mean, this is not a competition. In no way, shape, or form is this a competition. When I go to a show, I do not enter the show to get an award. I'm there for a reason. I'm there to show support, respect, and honor to our men and women who serve the country. And it's not about a trophy. I could care less about a trophy. And I know you're the same way. We'd already talked about that, and you know, that's the way it should be. We do this from our heart.
Yes. Some people don't understand is I fly the flag because freedom isn't free.
Exactly.
It's these people that have fought and died for it over the years. There's nothing for them. They fought for our country, for the love of our country. Some people in the U.S. today doesn't, I hate to say it, but they're anti-American. They think that everything should be free and not to be political or anything, but I thank God every day for the country that I live in, the United States of America.
Amen, brother. That's what it's all about. I mean, I'm all the time looking for help to keep me going. I mean, mine is very expensive to run, but I'm not giving up. I mean, I look for help any way I can get it just to keep it rolling.
Well, mine, I don't ask for any donations, because it's not really that much there. It's not that big vehicle that you have out there, Blackout. This is smaller. I take care of everything myself, because it just makes me happy to do it. It's simple as that.
Yeah, I remember when I started out, it started out like that, where the first 3 years
Well, it gets expensive.
Oh yeah, I mean the first 3 years was all me working, paying it, and of course in 2016 I had my incident and kind of put me down to a flat income, so it's really hard now, but I ain't giving up. I mean I'm gonna keep doing what I gotta do, just like you, and you know, that's why, guys, I urge you to please share, subscribe, and like this. We need as many likes and subscribers that we can get. And every time you subscribe to this channel, anytime a new edition comes out, it will automatically let you know that there's a new video out. And I just pray to God that you guys are liking what we're trying to do here. It's all out of respect. It's all out of honor. And I hope to have thousands of more people come on here and express their feelings like Mr. Baker did today. And I hope to have a lot more memorials in here. And I'm excited. I mean, I'm really excited about getting anybody and everybody in here I can, especially veterans. I love talking to veterans. And but I'm gonna wrap this show up. But Mr. Baker, I appreciate you taking the time
Thank you.
to come down and see us and tell us about your honorable piece there. Definitely an honor to have it in the House of Blackout. And I want to invite you back again on a later show. You're more than welcome to come back on a show so people can see this glorious, you know, piece again. And but guys, please don't forget, if you want to help our nonprofit out, go to www.blackoutinc.org. All donations, 100% goes back to Blackout and the House of Blackout to keep this statement going. Also, don't forget to share, don't forget to like it, and please subscribe to it, because my goal is, remember, 1 million eyeballs. If I get 1 million eyeballs to lay on this site, that means 1 million people is getting the message that we cannot forget those who died for our country. God bless you. God bless our veterans. And thank you. We'll see you on the next edition of the House of Blackout.
It's that time. Christmas time is here. Everybody